You are welcome in our next episode on how to make or how to produce laundry bar soap. Like I've been telling you that we want to learn how to produce laundry bar soap in our small homes. We're not looking at a big factory. If you want to do a big factory, then just come in my inbox and talk about that. I'm just focusing about people who are starting. They don't have a lot of capital. They're staying in a small space, but they want to earn a living without breaking the standard laws. So the products, all the products we're going to be learning, as you saw in liquid soap and other things, we have been looking at actually how do we make it at a cheap cost when we are staying in even a simple room. So today we want to look at how we make laundry bar soap, but we're going to use cold process as you see it. So just remind you, for those of you, if it's your first time to come to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. If you think there's something you need to pay attention to, please leave a comment. We shall get back to you. But today we want to focus at how we make laundry bar soap using cold process. Remember, we told you that we have two types of production procedures, and one is when you're using a hot process, and another using a cold process. Okay, so the question is cold process effective and produce quality product? The answer is yes. You'll get a quality product. You'll get quality product which will pass the UNBS standard requirements. UNBS, for those who are not in Uganda, UNBS is a standard body that checks the standard of products in Uganda. That is Uganda National Bureau of Standards. So the process we're going to use, it helps us to do that. Now, the question is, which formula do we use? We have come up with an option of formula. You can look at it. It's just an option, but you can have your own formula. You're not limited to this one. It's not the best and not the worst. But what I know, it is a quality formula. Who identifies it to be the best? It is a client, not me, not even the standard body. The standard body just checks the quality standard, that's all. But to be the best, it is the clients that choose. So if you choose this formula, then just know it will be on standard, but your clients will check whether you're the best or not. So now, let us check on this formula. We have, remember the other one, I told you need fats, and we talked about linoleic fats. And linoleic fats. So here we have, I've already broken those fats the way they are without using those scientific names. So we have palm kernel, as you see, there's palm kernel there. I hope you're seeing it. So palm kernel, you need 130 grams. Palm sterling, you need 411 grams. So you need sodium silicate, which is a binder. You need 70 grams only. Cowling powder, which is a filler, you need 18 grams. And caustic soda, you need 80 grams only. So with perfume, you need required. You are the one who knows how much perfume do you want to put in for your clients, because you know your clientele best very well. Color is very optional, so you put in required because you know the kind of people you're preparing it for. And water, it is you need 230 grams of water. The question is, when we are preparing water, do we prepare in kilograms, or you need to prepare it in liters? The answer is you need to prepare it in grams. Okay, because we're going to make products that need a gram or kilogram focus, not liters. So water, you prepare it in grams, and in the only 230. We are looking at making 1 bar of soap that is equal to 1 kilogram. So those are the quantities you need. Let us go to the procedures you need to have. The first procedure, which is very, very important. You can skip other things once you do this, you are done. This is more important. Take measurements of all your chemicals before you do anything. Remember in the past episodes I told you, when we come to these things and you don't do your measurements, you are liable to make a lot of mistakes that will cause danger to your clients, but also will make your products to be of substandard. So you take all your measurements of your products before you do anything. Number 2, after taking measurements, please get caustic soda and put it in measured water. We have already talked about the amounts of water. Get caustic soda, you put it in measured water. Here you can use either plastic or metallic. Okay, you either use plastic or metallic. If you have to use metallic, make sure you are using stainless steel. But in this sense of cold process, use plastic. Plastic is more preferable. Use plastic containers and mix your product as you wish. So give it 24 hours preferably. But because we don't have space, some of us who stay in one room, wherever we stay, we can't keep it there safe. So just give it time to cool. That is around 1 hour. Once it cools, continue your procedure. Number 2, please heat your fats warm and melt it. After melting it, put it in a plastic container where you're going to mix everything from. Put it there so that it is ready to mix. And after putting it there, get your lye solution. Lye solution, that is the mixture of water and the alkaline. Alkaline, that is caustic soda. Add it into the fats slowly as you stir. Make sure when you're stirring, be consistent with your speed, but carefully done so that you have a quality product produced out. You can add in your filler, which is the kaolin powder. How do you add in the filler? Don't get the powder and pour it into the solution because it has become thick at that moment in time when you start to want to add in. But put it in some water which you might have saved aside. That water should be part of the other amounts of water you measured first. Or put aside some oil that you're going to use it to dissolve the kaolin powder, and then you mix it inside. Because if you don't do that, if you don't put in that when it is dissolved, it will make some particles which will not be good, and it will make your soap to be of poor quality, and it will not pass the NBS requirement standards. So call that very well. After, put in the sodium silicate you have measured. Mix, because sodium silicate is liquid, so add in as you mix, as you stir well. After that, add your perfume you prefer and color. Color, the same you do it as you did kaolin powder. You also put it in because it is powdered. Mix it in something, either in liquid or water that you already measured, but but fats more preferable. Those are the oils. Mix it in there, then pour in, so that you can have one color that it goes in the whole bar, than having patches of colors in different areas. So once you add in your color, make sure that your solution or your product has turned into a paste that is like a toothpaste. Once it makes that thickness, pour it in your mold, and then after pouring it in your mold, cover it. After trying to clean it, prepare it well, it has already now solidified in that sense to say. Get the mold you have preferred, pour in, then cover it with a polythene. After covering it with a polythene, put on a cotton cloth, let it be a towel or anything else. Put it on and then keep it somewhere for 24 hours. After 24 hours, get it out of the mold, then check on your product. After that time, you check your quality, if it has passed or not. Next time we shall come and check how do we check on our product that has passed, that it will pass the standards. So that before you go to the laboratory to waste money, you can actually first have checked your quality. You know whether you can pass or not before you waste money. I want to remind you that on different times we shall always have the live coverages, which that's live streaming, where we can interact directly on time, where you have questions. But before that time, please you can always leave it in your comment. Insert in the comment, we can always get back to you, and we move together. Thank you, and bye for now.